Marcellus Williams. Marcellus Williams, an innocent man, executed in the state of Missouri. That is run by Mike Parson, a Republican. I've been seeing it all over a lot of news platforms that Missouri knowingly executed an innocent man. I seen some stuff that said even the prosecutors tried to stop it. Yet the state still executed the innocent black man. I dedicated my show, my platform, to be a voice for innocent people being railroaded by our justice system. I could at any given day be going down the road, minding my business, or going and be targeted by racist cops or be placed at the scene of a crime that I was nowhere near and be railroaded. Somebody go to court, somebody come in and give a false testimony, somebody come in and pick me out of the lineup and say, yeah, that's me. I can go to prison over somebody telling a lie. It's very possible. It's been going on for a long time. Y'all remember that movie, Eddie Murphy and Martin Lawrence? That movie had some real points to it. They were falsely accused pretty much set up by a crooked cop. And he the one that committed the murder. Yet, 2 black men had to pay the cost. And what happened years later? When that very same crooked cop ran across them, so happened to ran across them, what did that crooked cop say when they identified him? So what? The state got free labor out of them. That's the way they feel. That is the way that they feel about us. The man that's running for the White House, he had expressed those very same sentiments. I've heard statements. I heard how he talked about black men, they run in with the law. They seem to think just cause a black man have a run in with the law, that they automatically guilty. Donald Trump is on record. The Central Park Five. He's on record at the time that it happened, saying he hated him. He hated him. He hated him. Hated him. Years later, they got released out of prison and was found to be innocent. He still refused to apologize to him. He felt like the system made a mistake by letting him out. I have a reason to be concerned too, because I have 4 boys. I can get a call at any time saying they have been locked up or even unalived by some cops at a traffic stop or something. You just don't ever know. This a very real issue that Black America been dealing with for a long time. The crooked justice system, from the streets all the way up to the courts, to the prison. Black men often get railroaded. There are some white people that have fallen victim, but if you check all the stats, you check all the what's name, it's majority men of color that get railroaded by the system. I consistently hear stories of men that are being released out of prison after serving time. If a man served 1 day in prison, unrighteously, he should be rewarded. While they have a thing in this country they've been doing for years, sitting on evidence. Prosecutors able to withhold evidence or introduce false evidence. All designed to railroad an innocent man, to appease a people, just to make somebody happy or political favors. They would knowingly railroad an innocent man just to make people happy. Do they value life when they will knowingly railroad a person? Coerce people to give false testimonies. Coerce people to tell a lie. Make people tell a lie. I have heard of cases like that. People have been forced to tell a lie, threatened with jail time. Cops have used dirty tactics to get a false confession. People have been coerced to place people that they never saw at a crime scene, that they cannot identify. They never identified, and I've seen cases where people have come back and said, I was made to testify. Yet they get away with it. Prosecutors and stuff. Years later, they come back up. Them cases come back up. People go back and look at it. Prosecutors or crooked, but yet they never pay the cost. There's a lot of men still in prison right today Innocent. Serving time. Innocent. Do they really care? Do they really care about us? I don't have a criminal record. I've never been locked up. My boys ain't never been in prison. All of them are pretty much grown now, high school. But they could easily, at any given day, fall victim to an unjust system. Polices, racial profiling polices with a long list of complaints. They're able to just quit a job, avoid termination, quit a job, go 200 or 300 miles down the road, get another job being an officer. Same tactics. Same tactics. A lot of innocent black boys and men are in the graveyard right now because of dirty cops. Unfit, unqualified cops. A lot of men are in prison now because dirty system. If you done crimes, you can't obey the law, you deserve to be behind bars. It's where you need to be at. But we have a lot of innocent men that are sitting behind bars and they're on death row, just like we just saw 2 days ago, and they're being executed on death row for nothing. The states know. They know this stuff that they have is not sufficient evidence, but yet they sit on it for years. Allow this stuff to go on. These people, governors and people prosecutors, they are at fault for allowing this stuff to go on. They hide behind the law and display their racism through legislation and stuff like that. I understand that the prosecutors, I get the people who convicted him however many years ago, they realized they were wrong. And the governor refused to step in. He allowed it. That's a Republican governor. Marcellus Williams. There's a whole lot of Marcellus Williams. Whole lot of guys, men, and some women facing this situation. We oftentimes get worse, harsher sentences than the lighter skinned people for the same crimes. Mass murderers run around and get treated like precious gold after they commit a crime, commit mad murder. A black man be lucky if he don't get beat to death at the scene of one murder. The white guy that committed mass murder in Fordyce, Arkansas about 2 months ago, he actually got into a gunfight with the cops. And he somehow still wound up being apprehended. No doubt in my mind, if he had been a man of color, he would have been deceased. They do that stuff. Marcellus Williams, gone. Innocent black man, executed at the hands of the governor.